You keep trying to change your life, but you're waking up in the same environments every day. And no one tells you this, but your environment is either growing you or it's keeping you exactly where you are. Think about trying to plant a garden in a landfill. You see how that just doesn't make any sense? But if you put a garden in a nice plot of land where there is nothing chaotic going on, they will have the environment where they can thrive. I had to realize this for myself, that my environment was shaping who I was becoming. So I decided to change my environment, and that changed who I became. So there were a lot of things around me that I thought were normal, and after realizing that each year I would be in the same space, in the same place that I was the year before, despite trying to change my life, I had to really realize that maybe it's more than just me thinking about it, and it has a lot to do with where I am and what's going on every day. And I used to wonder why it was so hard to be disciplined and add more structure into my routine and just really get a hold of everything that was going wrong. And my environment didn't give structure, routine. It didn't give, we are trying to get our life together. It gave chaos. You don't outgrow your environment, okay? You become your environment. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of the phrase product of my environment, and I'm going to read what that means to you. So it refers to the concept that an individual's perspectives, beliefs, behaviors, and opportunities are heavily shaped by surroundings, including upbringing, peers, and cultural context. Oh, this is important too. Let me finish that. While often used to explain how someone overcame or was hindered by difficult circumstances, it can also suggest that one's future is influenced by these for better or for worse. Your environment affects who you are. There are three key pillars that make up your environment. The first one is going to be your physical and mental environment. The second one is the people around you. And the third one is your digital environment, because that matters too. Okay, let's talk about the big dog, the mental environment, because how your mental environment is, that's going to reflect your physical environment. Like, it starts here first, really. So if your mental environment is chaotic, it is overwhelmed, stressed, if it constantly replays scenarios over and over again, that is going to shape how your physical environment looks. So realistically, a messy space equals a cluttered mind. A cluttered mind equals a messy space. People who struggle with keeping a clean and positive environment probably struggle with keeping a clean and positive mind. Now, the second topic, I'm going to break this one down into 3 subcategories. So this is the people around you, but we're going to talk about energy, conversations, and activities, because all 3 of those matter when it comes to the people around you. Now, energy, that one, I feel like it is so important because the state that the other people around you are in definitely rubs off on you. So if you got people who are overwhelmed, always stressed, they always think bad things will happen to them, they always assume the worst in every situation and all people, people who suffer from being very aggressive, mad all the time, depressed, or just anything that reflects chaos, that will rub off on you. I need to emphasize that energetic transfer is real, because someone else's state and their energy can put you in that same state and that same energy without you even realizing it, okay? So what you choose to talk about with people, that absolutely matters, because conversations influence, and these conversations can either be inspiring or discouraging. They can either be negative or they can be positive. Okay, it can be something that's going to influence you to be good and do good, or something that's going to influence you to be stagnant or bad. The types of conversations you choose to feed and fuel, those matter, and those shape who you are. and who you are becoming. And then the last one is going to be activities, the type of activities you choose to do with people, whether these are influencing in a positive way or a negative way, whether it's something that will help you change into this person you are wanting to become, or it's helping you become that person who can run that company or be in that certain job description. All of this matters. So if you're just hanging out doing things that are not beneficial to you and your growth, that's going to reflect you not doing anything beneficial for you and your growth. And another thing when it comes to conversation, are the people you are talking to engaging in conversations that you want to have, that make you feel good, that inspire you? When you talk about something that inspires you, do the people around you engage in these conversations? Do they cheer you on? Do they hype you up? Or are they either not saying anything at all, or they're kind of giving you all the things that they feel are bad about what is inspiring you? Are they watering down your fire? Think of it like that. And now this last one, I know this last one definitely has you in a chokehold, okay? Because it had me in a chokehold. And some days it still gets me, but I'm doing better. The digital environment, okay? What you choose to consume digitally, whether it be social media, whether it be watching TV, whether it be YouTube or movies, okay? What you choose to consume on a day-to-day basis shapes your environment, whether you believe it or not, friend. Because scrolling through meaningless entertainment on social media, that's not doing nothing but giving you a quick little laugh. Is it inspiring you to become the best person that you want to be? Is it inspiring you to achieve this greatness that you so desire? Is it inspiring you to do such thing? And if it isn't, it has to go. It has to go. Your social media consumption, that, okay, is the thief of joy. People post on social media what they want you to see. You don't get the realness of things unless you change your algorithm to really feed you what you need to continue on this path that you're embarking. And if it's distracting you, that's real. Put the phone down at least for 5 minutes. Get your task complete without having to open social media for anything. That has been my best friend. I tell you that I am working so adamantly. And today has been a testimony. I have not got on social media while filming today. And I'm proud of myself, and I want you to be proud of you too. So you gotta learn how to time manage your scrolls and your consumptions and what you consume, if you are going to consume. Now, I want to say this. You don't just live in your environment. Your environment is shaping who you are becoming and who you grow into from now all the way up into these later stages in life, 80, 90, okay? Your environment shapes you all the way there. Who do you want to become, and how can we change your environment to become this person? Because your everyday choices and decisions, those reflect who you are. What you wake up and did today, what you woke up and did yesterday, and what you will wake up and do tomorrow consistently shapes who you are. So now it's time to build a new environment, and we're going to build this brick by brick. We're not going to do everything overnight, and we're not going to dishevel ourselves and wreck our nervous systems. We're going to take it a step at a time. Now, I'm a teacher, right? You getting some homework. You're getting homework. I don't even know why you think that homework is not. You're getting some homework, and you better do your homework, because I'm going to grade you. I want you to know your environment sets your standards. What you tolerate becomes normal. And now this is the time where we build an environment that matches your future and who you want to become. Because you don't wait for your environment to just level up. You build that environment brick by brick to support who you becoming. So in order for us to know what we need to start working on, this is going to be the environment audit. We're about to audit this environment. You can say it out loud if you want to, but I always recommend paper and a pen. Okay, not a penned, but a pen. The first thing I want you to ask yourself is, does my space support focus? Second thing I need you to ask yourself, does my conversation support growth? And the third thing, Thus, everything that I consume on my phone, or okay, let's be realistic. We're not going to say everything because a little bit of entertainment is okay. It's okay. But does 80 to 90% of my phone support my goals? Ask yourself right now. Let me see you do it. No, it's okay. You can do it later. But do the homework. Okay? The homework has to get done. Now, once you gather all of this information, pick what's going to be the easiest to work on now. We're going to start on small baby wins. We're not going to jump at the big dog. Okay? We're going to work our way up. Whether it be cleaning your space, get rid of things, things that invoke negative emotions. Maybe you can, put those outside of the house. You can start by unfollowing draining content. What can you get rid of on social media? Who can you get rid of on social media? Who's always posting negative Nancy posts? And how can you get that about your space? And the last thing is spending less time in low energy environments, whether that be your current friends or family. How can you spend less time with them and more time with people who are going to be beneficial to where you are going? Okay, that one's not so easy. So I would say working on that at your own pace, but I know you can do it. Okay, I know you can do it. Now, I want to leave you with a few things, okay? Because this is where I get to hold your hand a little bit. All right, let me get it. Some of you are trying to grow in the same environment that broke you, and you have this mindset of, I gotta overcome this. I gotta, rise above it. And you feel like that you need to hustle and grind in that environment. And you don't. You don't. You have full control over a lot of things, okay? Not everything, but a lot of things. And these things are your actions, what you choose to do, and how you choose to do things, and what you choose to think. The list can go on. You know what I'm all about on here, on this channel, okay? This can be the thing that pushes you right where you need to be. And it feels hard because you're not supposed to be in that environment trying to climb out of a hole, okay? You're supposed to be in an environment that just pushes you behind, like, go ahead, scoot, 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 okay? You're not supposed to be clawing to the top. That doesn't make sense. We don't do that no more. Do you know that? Y'all, we don't do that no more. We don't have to, okay? This is the new wave of not having to claw our way to the top. And at some point, right now, today, you got to choose comfort and that normalness that you feel like no longer serves you, or your future, okay? And I think you're choosing your future because you're here, right? I see you. I see you. Now, if you're serious about this journey, I need you to subscribe, because this is a part of adding beneficial things to your digital environment, okay? This is a space that is created to help you become a better person, to help you change your life, all right? And we're doing this together, brick by brick, y'all. Now, if you're down, okay, I just need you to know that you gotta keep going, you gotta keep growing, and you gotta keep glowing, okay? Peace.